Hey everybody, welcome back to another installment of your favorite YouTube channel, right? Welcome back to Universe Jarvis. So, as you can see beside me here, got a bunch of Amazon stuff going on. Now, this probably won't be the most exciting unboxing of things. It's just a bunch of stuff that I ordered because I needed various things and sundries, what have you. And actually, there's something that's going to be upcoming. I've got some new devices. We finally decided to pull the trigger and get new phones. Won't tell you what they are right now, but you can probably guess. But anyhow, well, actually, it's gonna spoil it anyway because you're gonna see the accessories. But whatever. I was trying to do a lead-in. It's fine. So, bunch of boxes here. Got three envelopes. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Like I said, probably won't be the most exciting thing, but you can see what I do when I'm constantly ordering off Amazon. So, what is this? What might this be? Small box. I actually think I know what this is. It's probably an accessory for the new phone. And what did I tell you? Yep. So we decided to go with iPhone 12. So 13 will probably be coming out here pretty soon. But it's like, why not? You know, just go ahead and get the 12s. Get them paid off. Maybe do a 13. But the 13 is probably going to be a S year, if you will. Since Apple seems to be back on that trend. Not that they ever really left it in the first place. So let's see what this looks like. I'm kind of curious. This is the black one here. So there's a Belkin version of this, but all it actually does is it's just a strong magnet. It doesn't actually charge your device. Oh, and all the pieces just went everywhere. Be right back. Never mind, I guess that's lost, right? Kind of curious to see what it looks like. So this does not feel like it's very sturdily made at all. Ah, I see what they did. So you twist this little thing here to get it to clamp down on this. This actually might end up staying. And so this one will actually, this is actually really nice. iPhone 12 bug, restart your phone. So it's just a smaller version of it, but it actually has, it takes a USB-C down here so it can actually charge the phone wirelessly while it's stuck to it. So kind of excited about that, and when I'm done with this video I'll have to retrieve the other piece that decided it was going to go up under the couch, so that'll happen here in a moment. And there's also a little USB-C cable here to use too. So now I'm kind of curious because, well, no, this can actually go into, if you've got the little things that you plug into the outlet on the car, so that's that. Let's see. I think these are hair clips, probably. Because I was trying to style my hair, and it was a pain in the ass trying to hold it back. Yeah. These look crazy. There you go. Colorful. I'm curious to see how they... Oh, so they're just regular clips. I guess these little things here are supposed to grab on, so... This will be very helpful when I'm working on the head. Probably don't need as many, but that's those. Let's go to the next envelope here. I'm trying to guess what all this stuff is. Cases, maybe? Okay, so these are the Magsafe Chargers. Screen protector. Screen protector. So, I don't know how many of you are actually familiar with Spigen or Spigen, however you say it. I say Spigen. They make really good cases, and they also make screen protectors. And I came across these, I think, maybe last year, whatever, with the 11s. And they're in these little trays, as you can see here, and the process of putting these on is super easy. They even make privacy ones. So basically you make sure your phone screen's clean, you pop it on there, you kind of smooth it out, pull that off, and it goes on bubble free as long as there's no particles. But these are great. I was only going to get one pack, but I decided to go with two just in case something cracks, something gets messed up. It's good to have a spare. So we can open these up. Now, this is the Magsafe Charger. It's a third-party one. got pretty decent reviews, and it was a 2-pack for I think 20 something, like 25 maybe. Whereas the Apple ones, I think 35 just for one. And I have a tendency, I'll buy third-party stuff. I know some people are a little skeptical about that because it can overcharge, blah, 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 but this actually looks kind of legit. So there it is. It's even got a nice little Velcro cable to kind of keep that together. It's kind of excited about that. Actually, I don't even know when the phones are going to get here. They'll get here one day next week, so maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, that time frame. But you won't know what colors they are, so I didn't spoil it completely, right? So let's put this back in there. A little instruction manual. But 2 of these, like I said, you can't beat it. I haven't tried them out first. They got pretty decent reviews across the board from people, so looking forward to it. So now I guess we can start on boxes. Start on this one. Not really sure what's in here. Can't really feel the boxes to see what they've got going on, but go on to this one. I actually need this. This is something that I've been needing for a while. So I iron, which many people probably don't do that anymore, but I do, because I don't have a fancy dryer that does steam and all that sort of stuff. And even if you throw stuff in there with the a tip, if you're drying stuff and you're worried about like maybe just knocking some wrinkles out because you're not real quick, put it in the dryer with a fairly large towel and kind of let it go for a little bit, and it'll actually help knock out some of the wrinkles. But I have a steamer that I need to start using too, but I always forget that I have a steamer. So this is an ironing board pad. So it's Gorilla Grip, which actually bought a bath mat from them. It's pretty great. You can throw it in the machine and wash it, but this one's got a lot of padding in it, which I need because what I'm running into now is the iron I have, you know, they're metal, so it's kind of got like, I guess, a kind of attached pattern on it. And when I'm ironing my pants, it pretty much picks up that print because there's no padding up under this. And I think I actually got that cover probably from Walmart and didn't stop to think that I probably need to have some padding up under it because you're applying force and heat. So, but that's what this is. So it says it's elasticized edges with Velcro tape for easy secure, silicone coating for increased durability, and long-lasting loose, spot clean only, do not machine wash. Reflects heat so ironing can be done quickly and efficiently. Helps resist staining and burning, and it has a 10-year guaranteed warranty. I mean, I don't know if they're affiliated with Gorilla Glue, but that's actually pretty good. So it seems like if something were to happen to this, you could reach out to Gorilla Grip in Westport, Connecticut, and maybe get a replacement. So that's pretty good. And I think it should have one because it was, oh, see, I'm about to get rid of something that's in here. Okay. Because this was probably about 20 bucks, but stuff like that you don't really buy very often. So this is, I'm wondering, so it's a case for the phone. I don't know, I did 2 different ones, so this is clear, so I don't know, this might be the one that came with a little wallet snap-on thing, so let's dig in and see. Yep, this is the one. So I went back and forth about this a lot because I was kind of trying to figure out. So here's the case. So it looks just like the Apple Magsafe one. And they had a couple different color little wallet things. Now, I don't actually, no, this isn't real leather. I'm smelling it because leather has a particular smell. I think this is actually polyurethane, which it's fine, but this was free. They included this little wallet clip on for free. So, like real quick, if I needed to maybe take just a card, my ID, it should snap on to the back here. Actually, I don't even know how this works. Something like that. Okay, so it just snaps onto the back right there with the magnets. And maybe I should not have done black because I'm seeing maybe oils or something on it. They had like yellow and pink, a bunch of different colors actually on the back. They had all these colors, but I kind of want the yellow one, but I decided I'd just go with be boring and get the black. Which, like I said, I'm seeing fingerprints, so maybe I shouldn't have, but whatever, it's fine. I was actually trying to get some, and then also with a lot of this stuff, they'll start charging you more if you get different colors, which is kind of wonky. And so this is a little card, enjoy every moment, if it's defective, blah, 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 you can reach out. I mean, I've gotten these little cards and stuff before, and usually you never get these people because they're somewhere in China. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. case. Do this one. There's a lot of stuff down in this one. I think I know what this is, or what it's supposed to be anyway. Let's see. Yes. So, as you guys have probably noticed, I'm trying some different stuff with my hair. And I actually probably should have waited to do this. I did this Friday night. And there are these little double twists. You know, you roll it into a knot. It's called Ventu knot. And I've been outside because it was Go Fest, so it's been sweating. My hair is frizzy, so I'm really curious to see what this is going to look like in the morning. And some of it's actually crawled loose. It's part of having, you know, soft hair. But anyway, so didn't really have a good one of these. I've got one that I've got years ago. I typically use it on the cat. Doesn't have any combing attachments or anything on it, but it's a hair dryer. And the other thing that I ended up getting goes along with it. So let's jump into this first. This was a pretty decent one from the reviews that I see. Granted, I don't really know what I'm shopping for, so I would depend on people's reviews, which is part of why I do what I do on this channel. So it's got, oh wow, this is actually huge. So this is a, I think it's some kind of combing attachment or something, which this is for some really long hair. That is freaking huge and did not look that big in the picture. So it's got this ginormous thing that I don't know, which is, you know, I think it's supposed to be for like really curly or wavy hair. It looks way too big for me to use. And then this is another one that kind of focuses if you're doing like a straight style or your hair is straight. It'll focus the hair. And what's the, oh, here's the other one. And this is the combing attachment here. So that's to comb through. Not really, it's actually fairly thick. I mean, I may try it out. I don't know if it'll work for me. Here's the hair dryer. So it's kind of a matte blue with some rose gold on the end. You've got, I think, two fan speeds, and you've got 3 levels of heat on here, and then that's the cool rush button there, and of course that. So this other thing that I told you guys that I got, this is a bonnet that will turn it into a hood. So a lot of times when you're using different conditioners, you should be applying heat if you're going to let them sit. So they make these little attachments now that goes onto the end of, turn it on, they go onto the end of this, and you basically can just sit this down, and then this thing's on your head. To give you an idea, it'll look like how she looks, which it looks ridiculous, but if you're needing to use something like that, and it even has instructions, keep your hair 70% wet, blah blah blah, cream, and you want to keep something on it because heat damages hair. Here's this little thing. Comes in a, actually I didn't know it came in this, but it comes in a nice little zip pouch. It's kind of nice. Okay, so then that's the little hose that would go onto the end of this. I think it was, oh, it's got, it's got a little chin strap, so this will actually blow up, and then it's got, it reminds me of football, this little thing that'll go up under your chin, and then you can kind of pull it down tight with this. So this will be an interesting experiment when I need to use it, which is probably going to come in handy because, like I said, I'm probably going to have to freshen this style up since I've sweated so much and now it's frizzy, but we'll see what happens. So nice little travel case, so that's pretty great. And last but not least, I'll probably have some more stuff tomorrow, so I actually may do a couple videos of this. This is more stuff on the way. Put that over there. And this should be why I can find it, because I actually went in Earth Fair and I looked for this, but they didn't have just like the regular kind. They had some that was in like these little fancy bottles and a lot more expensive than this. So here's the other one. I'm going to carefully open this one. In order to get a strong magnet hold to hold iPhone 12 safely, please take case off. that's interesting. So it's actually telling you to take the case off to use this. So we'll definitely have to test that. You would think the magnets would be strong enough, but if you're using a Magsafe case, I would think that it would still be fine. So I'm going to take this out carefully here. Okay, so that's what's missing. So it's got a little, I guess that screws, I'm trying to remember how this goes. Oh yeah. So this will go on here like that, and then this will screw into this like that. But this is the white one, so it's kind of nice. I got aluminum, so I'm kind of excited about those. Hopefully they work, because it'll be great to actually have the phone out of the way, and it's got a matching white cord. It's just there's not a lot of real estate, especially in my car. I've got a little Hyundai Veloster, so it's a little tight. But it would come in handy to be able to have that up and out of sight. So there's that. And last box drum roll. This is actually, and in fact, I'm not going to even open this because I have one out, and I'll go grab it and show it to you guys. So it's a hair product, or something you use on your hair. It's also edible, I suppose, or consumable. Let me go grab the bottle. It's open. So I like the fact that these are already in a box, so I'm just going to leave them there. So it's actually rose water. So I think this is made from like boiling the roses down in some filtered water, and this is actually made in Lebanon. So you can cook with this, you can put it in things, I was told that you can do a lot of things, but actually what I was recommended that I do with it is, you know, I've got a spray bottle, spray it in my hair, so it kind of helps. It's really good for your skin and all that sort of stuff. But that's all that's in that bottle, and these are actually some really cool bottles from Lebanon. But I found it on Amazon, and I took a couple days to search, but you get 2 bottles for like 10 bucks, which isn't bad. It's about $5 a piece, and if you're not drinking it or anything like that, and it should last a pretty long time. I think that's it for this. Actually, right after this video, if you're watching these in order, and even if you aren't, I'm about to put another video up with some bags, which is what I typically do. Everybody who watches my stuff, typically bags and things of that nature. Although there's 2 other things that I saw when I was out earlier that I'm kind of curious about getting, but I'm rambling. Thanks for all the support. You guys are great. Do not forget to subscribe below. Tell your friends about this channel. And until next video, Universe Jarvis out.